Yeah,
So, good
yes,
afternoon, dear students. So, for our second part of our lesson, you have to, you were given a task to prepare acting out. So, if you have your peers, you can start your acting out, dear students. So, the theme of the
May
acting
we
out
start?
was, what was the theme of acting out?
Radio show.
Radio show. Okay, thanks a lot. So, Balnar, who's your pair? Who's your group mate?
Nurhanam and Aidana.
Nurhanam and Aidana. So, radio show acting out consists of three members, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so start please.
Good afternoon, dear listeners of our radio. Today's hottest news from the world. All Out war feud with Harry and Meghan marks notable break from royal tradition. Mass vaccination in South Korea. Today's news will be presented in full by Nurhanam. Recently, a new movie called Soul was released about which Balnor will tell in full. And stay with us.
Good afternoon, our listeners. And today's news, most popular and most talking about news, the 2-hour interview was Prince Harry and Meghan Markle aired on CBS on March 7 at 8 p.m. local time. During the conversation, Markle said that after the wedding, the royal family forced her to refrain from public appearances. The Duchess of Sussex also admitted that she thought about suicide before the couple made the decision to give up royal duties. Markle also believed that when she was pregnant with her first son, Archie, some members of the royal family were concerned about how dark the baby's skin would be. Prince Harry, the youngest son of Prince Charles of Wales and Princess Diana, married American actress Meghan Markle in May 2018. Queen Elizabeth II granted them the titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In 2020, the couple announced that they were giving up their royal duties. They lost the titles of His and Her Royal Highness, the Sussex Royal Brand, and the Prince lost their honorary military ranks. Recall that earlier in the last week, an article was published that they gave up in their royal title and everything related to this. By the way, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry waiting for their second kid in their family, and they were waiting baby girl. Congratulations for them. The second news were the last Friday, mass vaccination in AstraZeneca and Pfizer vaccines began in South Korea. Since then, about 155,000 people have been vaccinated. Meanwhile, for the second day in a row, the number of infected people exceeds the 400 mark in the country. Korea's health authorities are likely to approve AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine for people aged 65 and older. This week, after the release of new data showing the vaccine's effectiveness abroad. That's all for today. Wait for the next news release. Stay with us.
Hello everyone, how are you? I hope everyone's safe and well. And let's start. The film Soul, what is about and why everyone loved this film. Let's talk about it. Joa Gardner, a middle-aged high school music teacher, had always dreamed of performing on stage as a part of jazz ensemble. One day, he successfully passes an audition with a famous club singer, and returning home overjoyed, he falls into a manhole and dies. Now Joe has only one road to the great after, but he escapes from the escalator going to the eternity and accidentally falls into the great before. Here, new souls find themselves, and future people have hobbies, dreams, and interests. Joy becomes the mantra of the stubborn Soul 22, wife who for many centuries cannot find his spark and go to the earth. This movie is intended for family viewing, and I advise you all to watch it because this animated film is different from the other films. People sometimes forget to appreciate the moments that happen every day. We want to be rich, we want to be happy, but people think that this will happen in tomorrow, and of course they are deeply mistaken. We must live in the present day, and we must live in present day, and we can't change the past. We can only learn from it and change our mind. We can learn from our mistakes, and the future is unknown. We don't know what will be happen tomorrow, what will wait for us. So we have to live for today and be happy and appreciate every moment that we spend in our life with our relatives, with your parents, with your friends, and etc. Because we will all leave this world in some day, and we should have no regrets about our life that we live it. I wish you all the best. Let yourself go because life is given only once. Have a nice day. Bye bye. See you soon. It's over. That's all.
That's all.
Okay, thanks a
Next.
lot.
Wait, teacher.
So you are not finished yet?
We
Yes.
finished.
We've finished.
Okay, you are finished.
Next.
Thanks a lot. So, do we have other students?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
May we, teacher?
So could you please say your names?
Ainur.
Participants. Ainur,
Ainur Rahat Araylam.
Rahat and Araylan. Okay. So begin, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. News on the air. In today's issue, we bring you the news of this week, and I will tell you briefly about sports news. Yesterday, in the boxing Olympiad between the cities of Kazakhstan, the city of Almaty took the first place, and also yesterday, a meeting of deputies was held together with the president. In this meeting, they discussed the upcoming Olympiad between the countries and no news about our country. Yesterday, in the cities of Almaty, Astana, and Shymkent, there were big concerts in honor of the holiday. And also yesterday, a large jewelry store in the city of Shymkent was robbed. My partner Rahat will tell you about all this news in detail.
Thank you so much, Araylan. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope everyone is doing okay. I'm here to report you all about the news in detail. We're going to start with the sports news. Yesterday, the boxing Olympics between the cities of Kazakhstan, the city of Almaty took the first place. The Olympics called Best of Boxing Kazakhstan took place in Astana, and it was one week long. There were participants from all over the Kazakhstan and 16 regions. Indeed, the competition was for best of the best of current Kazakh boxing sportsmen. I have to mention that also the Turkestan region took the second place, while the Ataral region won the third place. One more news about sports news is that there was a meeting deputy with the president. In the meeting, the president and the leading sports athletes and the president of Kazakh sports department participated in the deputy. Since the World Olympics is upcoming, the main topic of the meeting was about it. And now turn to the news of the country. Yesterday, the 8th March, major cities of Kazakhstan like Almaty, Astana, and Shymkent celebrated the holiday by organizing big concerts. The cities invited like famous singers of their country. Every woman who attended the concert got presents like roses and chocolate bars. Hopefully, everyone and every woman liked the concert. Not a very good situation in Shimkand. A large jewelry store in the city center um, was robbed by five thieves. They, they stole jewelry that costs estimated about 13 million tenges. The robbery was very well planned, and they could successfully leave away with all the jewelry they could stole. Happily, nobody in the jewelry store was harmed by the thieves, and the thieves were found after one day on the edge of the city. It's all the good news for today. Thank you everyone for being with me. Now the turn is for film and TV program review by Ainur. I give the speech for you to you.
Good afternoon. Today, I would tell you about the most popular TV series on Netflix. The most popular TV series of the year 2020 was Queen's Gambit. The film is about a girl chess player. She's an orphan, and she grew up in an orphanage. And she learned to play chess from the janitor. She's so keen on to play chess, and all night she played chess in her mind, and she will become a world championship in the end. And there is also a book of the series. Thanks to the film, the book was more popular, and the main character is Anna Taylor-Joy. The actress was nominated as the Best Actress of the year 2020. And the series is also nominated for the Best Series of the Year and the Globe 2021. The Queen's Gambit follows a life and orphan chess prodigy, Elizabeth Harman, during her quest to become the world's champion of playing chess while struggling with emotional problems and drugs and alcohol dependency. And the title of the series refers to a chess player opening of the same name. The story begins in 1950s and the process will being into the 1960s. 60s. That's all. Goodbye. See you.
Okay, thanks a lot. So the students, when you are acting next time, when you are going to act or when you are performing your act, so try to be more official. Try to act like a real reporters. Okay, so try to act with emotions. Okay, thanks a lot. Very good performance. So do we have other students who would like to act out?
May we?
Nurayim, who are your partners?
Umida and Obala.
Umida and Olbala. Okay.
Hi everyone, we are back. You are listening to the Kazakh radio. And as I said you, today we invited a great famous Indian actress, Avika Gore. And I'm sure every Kazakh family knows about the movie Valika Bathu. And she is our daughter-in-law, Anandi. And now she's supporting the film of Nurlan Koyambayev, I Go to School. And I'd like to ask some questions. And how is Kazakhstan for you, Abika? And why have you agreed to support this movie?
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm really happy to be here in Kazakhstan. It's a really great place. So I really love the Kazakhstan, and the people are so sociable, and they really respect their guests. And I wanted to support Nurlan Koyunbayev because he's just such a good person, and I really wanted to visit Kazakhstan once more, and I'm so happy to be here.
Avika, you started in the popular TV series Anandi. Was it difficult for you to play the role of Anandi? Because in this series, the girl's life is described in very difficult way.
Actually, yes, at that time it was my debut, and I was just 11 when we are started shooting, and yeah, it was difficult to me because it was my first role, and but then I tried my best and I did it. So if even if there was difficulties, I'm happy that I did it.
Okay, if you were invited to Kazakhstan movie, would you agree?
Of course, why not? It will be such an honor to appear in Kazakh film and to work with such actors like Nurlan Koyunbayev and so on is really great to me. I appreciate their such how to say this, such a great job. So I will if they invite me.
Ubala,
Right.
do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you, Avika.
Oh.
Soon we'll watch this long-awaited movie, and then be with us. And bye for now.
I want to thank you, Nurayam and Ulbala, you're inviting me to this radio show. Thank you. Thanks for everyone who is watching me or listening. I'm really happy to be here in Kazakhstan.
So
That's
finished,
all.
yes? I think you are finished.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot, Umida. You acted very good. So, and Noraim Olbaba, you were also good enough. So thanks a lot. Okay, dear students, I think we have finished, yes? Who is acting out? And I see next time I have to give 2 sims for acting out. Maybe in that case, we will have only 2 students or 3 students in our classes. So I see those students who are absent right now, they were not ready for acting out. Okay, thanks a lot. It was just a joke. So, so I see it is time to go back to our book. Okay, dear students, right now we are going to listen to tape recording 42 again. Write the answers to these questions and listen to the conversation again and check your answers. So, do you remember the answers?
Yes.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now.
The first exercise, right?
Yeah, according to the first exercise, I mean. Okay, when did it start? So, who can tell me the answer for this question?
3 days before.
3 days
ago.
before.
Yes,
Okay.
3 days before.
What other symptoms does he have?
He has a bad headache and
Headache,
he feels
ache.
dizzy. Feels dizzy.
Uh-huh.
It felt dizzy.
Has he been taking any medicine for it?
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Okay. What action does the doctor want to take?
He wanted to take the patient's temperature and do a full examination.
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot. Now, I think we have to listen in order to do.
Recording 42. Hello, Mr. Mohammed Mitwali. Please take a seat. Now, what seems to be the trouble? I've got a terrible pain in my shoulder. I see. Do you know when it started? About 3 days ago, I think. Oh dear. Well, I better take a look. Now, where does it hurt exactly? Just here, in the middle of my shoulder, at the back. Right. Is it painful if I do this? Yes, it hurts a lot. Are you allergic to anything? No, I don't think so. Have you got any other symptoms? Yes. I have a bad headache and I feel too dizzy. Have you been taking anything for it? No, I haven't. I wanted to see a doctor first. Okay, well, the first thing I want to do is take your temperature and then we'll do a full examination.
Okay, how do you think? Did you give right answers for all questions?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I think your last answer was not correct totally. So you said school examination, yes?
Yes, full.
Full, you mean?
Full, yes.
Okay. So, dear students, did you know a dermatologist specializes in skin problems?
Yes.
You know about it?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you know that
Yes.
an ophthalmologist treats eye diseases?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you know that pediatrician is a specialist in children's health?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about psychiatrists specialized in mental health?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course, yeah. Cardiologist is a heart specialist.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you know,
Yes.
mostly the name of the sphere is the same in our language also, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
We say pediater, they say pediatrician. We say psycholog, in English it is psychiatrist. Cardiolog in Kazakh, in English cardiologist, and so on. Okay, dear students. So I think you have to focus on describing health problem and write each word in the correct category. For example, words to describe a cough. What is cough? So you have to write the words that describes a cough, and you have to write the words that describes a pain in the correct column. So could you do it in oral form?
Yes.
Okay, so the words that describes cough.
Tickly.
Tickly. What does it mean, tickly?
It tickles your neck, inside your neck, and while you are cough.
Okay, so the next one.
And chesty.
Chesty. What does it mean, chesty?
Chesty actually means это грудь на английском. Yes. Where are your I forgot.
Breeze. Breeze.
Yes.
So, you know, when you cough a lot, your chest starts to hurt, yes?
Yes.
That's why chesty. Okay. Shooting. What does it mean, shooting?
Shooting.
Okay, I think we need to give a definition of all the words first, and then to put it in a correct column according to the cough and pain. So, dear students, let's start from the first one. Stabbing. What does it mean, stabbing?
Can we translate it?
Okay, yes, you can.
Stabbing. It's острая боль сияқты. Колющий.
Okay, so we can write it to
pain.
To pain, yes. Dull.
Means like boring, скучный.
Глухой, боль.
Yeah, глухой боль.
Okay. We can write it to
pain.
To pain, okay. Tickly, we wrote it to cough. Chesty, we wrote it to cough also. Shooting.
Shooting pain.
Shooting pain.
Shooting pain. What does it mean? How do you think?
Сильная боль, острая боль, when it hurts a lot.
When it hurts a lot. Okay.
Somewhere.
Just give me a minute then, distance. I would like to show you what is shooting pain. How does it look like? For example, I couldn't find out, so just give me a minute. Shooting pain. When your body part starts to make a pain quickly, for example, like this one. Okay, just give me a chance to demonstrate. Okay. Are you having a shooting pain? So you see, shooting pain.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, your pain starts from one place and lasts to another one. Yes, and it is called shooting pain. Okay, dear students. Here we can see types of pain. This is no pain, faint pain, mild pain, moderate pain. You see, uncomfortable pain, distracting pain, debilitating pain, severe pain, intense pain, unmanageable pain, and distressing pain. So I think it is better to save this picture and I will send it to you on WhatsApp, okay? So you can use it in your acting out. Okay, let's continue working with our book. So these students, complete the sentences using the words below. Sprained, runny, blotches, bleed, sore, feverish, temperature, numb, swollen, itchy, rash. So do we need to translate first?
Yes, it's unfamiliar words.
Unfamiliar words. Okay, sprain it. What does it mean? How do you think?
Sprain it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of stretch. Mm,
Okay, just let me. It's got kind of stretch. Nurhanam, you were right enough. So
like I sprained my leg means я растянул свою ногу.
yeah, вывихнуть. In Russia, it is вывихнуть. I sprained my leg. Okay. Okay, let's continue. The next, running. Running, so write down, жидкий. Blotches, okay, let's write blotches.
Blotches, it means пятна.
So you can consult your dictionaries, these things. Bleed.
No.
When you cut your hand or something like bleeding.
Or you have sore after, for example, when you work out, do sports like long pain.
And lose blood from the body.
Bleed, it means lose blood from the body. Okay, yes. When your blood is running from nose, from any part of your body. Okay, what is sore?
In Russian, it means язва. It's like
wound.
Sore throat. I have sore throat. Yes.
Yes.
I think mostly we call sore for inner organs illness. Like sore throat. I have sore throat. Okay, feverish.
Лихорадочный.
Лихорадочный, yeah.
Yeah. When you start shivering, yes. When you start shivering. Okay. Temperature. Temperature.
When you have high temperature, higher than 36.
Numb.
It's like you can't do any move, онемевший.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
can't
do any movements. For example, when you sit on your feet, when we sit on our feet,